Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing Anime Power Defense. This is a game, as you can see, I have played and I have made a video on it before showcasing my guts, my Sovereign Guts, which is just the equivalent to Unique on any other game, but yeah. This game recently came out with their X update, or their 10 update, you know, and there's been a ton of new Evos for the game. If I come over here and I show you, Obito got an Evo, Oryu got an Evo, Sukuna got an Evo, who else? Aizen got an Evo, Kaiju Stark got one, Itachi got one, Meliodas got one, and yeah. So today, we're actually going to be going for Aizen's Evo, which might take us a little while, only because of this Cosmic Energy. They're really difficult to get. So, let's get straight onto it. And before anything, we're actually going to roll some traits on Aizen, just because I should have some. Where is he? Here. I do. Let's see if we can get Sovereign or Celeste. In the end, we got Brute 1. That is whatever. So, actually, the first thing we need to do, and I think will be the best thing to do, is to grind the Umbra Shards, which are from the new Elemental Cavern stages, which, they're not difficult by any means, but, you know. Alright, okay, so now we've loaded in. The path is coming from here. So I think what I'm going to do is just place my army and turn on auto upgrade. See? Yeah, we should be alright. That's completely fine. The best way to do this is to cheese it using Nagato, or as you can see, my shiny one, which is another YouTuber called Nagblox. So if we just place Dragon God in here, he should get, yeah, these pop up. So extra health, that's fine, like a health bar. Next, I want to place my Gojo in this circle as well, and we will get the Nags down. There we go, and now they'll just get pushed back, which is fine with me. Nami's there. Yeah, you know what? Auto upgrade these two, just because they're pretty expensive. And as you can see, the next one has popped up. We're actually going to go for 100% enemy health just while it's low. I feel like this might be the best thing to do. So far, we've got 50% elemental shards. If I upgrade my Nags, if I do not have money, that's why. These two are draining. Oh, I can actually place two Gojos because I have Celestial, which is a pretty good trait on him, I must say. But realistically, you want Sovereign, just because it makes such a difference. Okay, so the next thing is this. I think we're going to pick Surge. That would be pretty good. But let's get into Dragon God's Curse once it disappears. Enemies near his presence get slowed down by 25%. Each enemy affected by Dragon God's Curse increases Dragon God's damage by 1%. A limit of 30 times. So not a bad passive at all. Does Gojo have one? Gojo does not. Nag does though, as you can see. Ido Tensei gain 25% damage for each of these units on the team. Madara, Orochimaru, Pain, Itachi, and Obito. Subscribe, increase damage by 146%. Nagblox, you know, the YouTuber has 146k subscribers. And the Almighty Push. Every attack pushes enemies backwards. Not bad at all. And Nami is just a big personality, produces 6,000 cash a wave. Not bad at all. We're actually just going to go for some Lux damage, just because that might be the best. Upgrade these guys twice. And now all they're going to do is just push back and push back. Pretty easy. Okay, not bad at all. So as you can see, 16 from that. About an 8-minute run. Not bad, not bad. It's fine. I'll do some off-camera grinding, and I'll show you each one, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, so I've just finished the last Elemental Cavern. It's taken me about 2 hours to get all the things I've needed. So let's go check the Evolution Machine and Aizen. Okay, so I've got enough, and I had to go a little bit over just because I need these, which require one of each element to make one. And obviously I need to get 10 of each to make 10, so that's fine. Looking at it, I think the next thing I'll do is this, just because they're the hardest thing to get, but I thought I'd get the Umbra Shards out of the way. And then the other things, very, very easy. But I do have some rerolls to use on Aizen, so let's see if we can get Sovereign. So, you know, I'll get on with the portals and I will cut back when I get it. I'll obviously show some of the portal runs. I won't show all of them just because it's a bit boring. But yeah, I'll be back in a moment.
All we have to do now is craft the Radiant. After over 24 hours, we can finally evolve him.
Okay guys, so I did a little bit of off-camera grinding, and I was actually able to get Sovereign on my Aizen. So, yeah, that's not too bad at all. Let me jump in and I'll do a showcase back in a sec. Okay guys, so we're now. I'm just gonna put my Nami at the back just so I can get some money. Nice range, I must say. Little aura when you mess about with him like that. Place him down. So on placement, he's doing 1.2k damage, 69 range, and 59 SPA. His passives are, for each enemy on the map, buff Umbra units damage by 0.1%. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, but when an enemy enters this unit's range, they will have one of their 5 senses manipulated once every 6 seconds. Sight equals knockback enemies. Sound equals enemies get stunned for 1 second every 3 seconds. Touch, enemies get influenced with touch, dealing 25% of Aizen's damage every second. Smell, enemy speed is reduced by 15%. And taste, enemies take 10% more damage from all sources and 40% from Aizen. So his first attack is like a massive wave of purple, I guess that's the best way I can put it. Spiritual Pressure, circle, is 20 attacks. Okay, so it is just, yeah, his Spiritual Pressure. So, next one. Kurutsugi. I actually just butchered that. I feel embarrassed. But, it's fine. 44k damage turns into 77k. And if I'm not wrong, this is the big box that Aizen can do. Maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay, not bad at all. I don't even have money to keep going. Give me just a second. Okay, 35. 65. He's very expensive, but for the damage he's outputting, he's really good. I'm just so glad I was able to get Sovereign on him, to be honest. Yeah, he does. But look at that damage. Like, that's seriously broken. I'm pretty sure Aizen is the best unit in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100%, but with the way it's going, I'm pretty sure he is. Let me just get enough money for the last upgrade, and he's maxed. So final stats are 172k damage, 88 range, 7.6 SPA, and he ends off with the box move. To be honest, Aizen, as long as the grind was, I would say he's definitely worth it. And he keeps buffing himself as well, because he's Umbra. Yeah, not bad at all. Glad I got him. Glad I got Sovereign on him. And he's actually a really cool unit.
Got me jumping like